Ooey Gooey was a worm, a mighty worm was he. He walked upon a railroad track, a train he did not see. Ooey Gooey. Now, that is a poem that my daddy used to say to me a lot when I was a kid to kind of make me laugh. And little did I know that I would wake up on this fine Monday morning with that poem in my head, and that it would have a significantly different meaning to me, although it still brings me a smile and makes me laugh. Here's the thing about the poem that came to me today, and that is this. 2 years ago today, I did not foresee having to be the one in my family to be filling out paperwork and signing that paperwork to send my dad to spend his last days in a hospice. Neither did I foresee that. I also did not foresee all of the ramifications that would be left for me after he passed, and what would transpire in my life because of his passing. I did not know at the time that he was leaving me a huge mess that I would be responsible to do my best to clean up and take care of, and have to deal with the grief of losing him by myself, because I do have family, but all my family was way away, but I did not have a lot of support where I was. But I've also been one that's always been just kind of the one that is the glue and gets things done and handled and put together, so no one would know that his passing, along with the weight of everything I had to take care of, would lead me down a spiraling road to where I totally crashed. I went into a deep depression. I threw myself into alcohol to try and numb and escape everything that was going on, because I didn't really have anyone to reach out to, and or to be honest, that I trusted. Because when you grow up encountering a lot of trauma and other situations in your life, you have a hard time trusting and confiding in people unless you know those people really, really, really well. But here's the thing about that poem is, just like that worm, a lot of times in our life we cannot see what those unhealed traumas will lead to until we're like the splattered worm that's been hit by the train. That's why it is so important to heal from those traumas, to acknowledge them and to recognize them, because until you do, not only do you carry that with you, but you also project that onto others, or worst off, you project it onto your own children and family. So I would just say, we don't always see at the time when something does happen, that if we don't reach out and we don't seek help, the consequences of what may happen, we may be splattered and ooey, gooey, it's yucky, but there is hope, because if I can totally change my life around within a matter of almost a year, so can you. So don't suffer alone. Find someone, reach out to someone, because the alternative is suffering. And who wants to suffer? Because there's so much beauty and love into the world, and until we deal with our own pain and trauma, we're not truly able to present that beautiful sunshine of love to others. So I'm going to leave you with that and just urge you, if you're suffering with something, seek help. And I'm going to read a verse for you, and it is Ephesians 9:11 through 12. I have seen something else under the sun. The race is not to the swift or battle to the strong, nor does food come to the wise, or wealth to the brilliant, or favored to the learned. But time and chance happen to them all. Moreover, no one knows when their hour will come. As fish are caught in a cruel net, or birds are taken in a snare, so people are trapped by evil that will fall unexpectedly upon them. See, don't be caught in the snare or by the things unexpected. Take the bold move and step out so you can free yourselves and live a life of true authenticity, showing up in the world with your beautiful uniqueness. I'm going to leave it there, this helped, and I hope you have a fantastic Monday. And I want you to know that you are worthy, you are loved, you are enough, you got this, and you are